Guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, and today I would like to share with you the hardest challenge that I've ever had to do in Project Lazarus. I present to you the Road to 50 Challenge Revisited. This challenge took me almost 3 months to complete. I tried multiple methods and nothing really seemed to work. Needless to say, I finally had a breakthrough, hence the reason why we're here. Now, I did a similar challenge before on the graduation map, which was the first subscribers run on my channel. Basically, the rules were simply to make it to round 50 using whatever guns we needed to do so. And if you haven't seen that video, the link to it is right here. Fast forward to today where I did the same challenge except solo and on the newest map. I'm going to discuss my strategy in depth, and because this is similar to my recent Road to 40 challenge video, I'm just going to cover the modifications that were made to it. But of course, before we get started, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you like the Project Lazarus content on this channel. Make sure to also check out the description for timestamps of this video and other awesome links for EdgeMasterGaming like the Discord, Roblox group, and Twitch stream. Alright guys, let's get started. It was round 12 when I decided to get Mule Kick instead of Quick Revive. The reason for the change came about after I consistently found myself running out of ammunition beyond round 45. While this dilemma could have been solved by having the lone survivor, it loses its ability at that stage to do any significant amount of damage, meaning it takes more than 5 shots to kill one zombie. In round 14, I decided to add the JS9 to my loadout. These 3 guns, the KEDR, the K1A, and JS9, allowed me to not only gain points quickly since they were all fully automatic, they also helped me cover the major areas of the map should I ever need to get more ammo. It's now round 15, and here near the end of the round there's a nuke that drops. Because it's still early and I need as many points as I can get, it's best to go ahead and waste the nuke. In other words, the nuke is worth 400 points. If you kill the max amount of zombies with it, you can lose up to 2,000 points. And that's a poor trade in my opinion. On round 16, I was out of ammo on 2 of my guns, so I decided to replenish the KEDR. Ha! Nope, not this time. Nice try though, you almost got me. Moving on to round 20, it was here that I made the call to switch to my first set of mystery box weapons by getting rid of my KEDR and JS9. Into the P90 and the Benelli M4. These guns should carry me to the mid-30s very easily. It's round 27 and I've come to realize that it's really great to have this loadout. During the mid-rounds, I was able to go 6 rounds without needing a max ammo at all. I just used the packed K1A and P90. Overall, if anything were to go wrong, I still had the packed Benelli as a backup. And you definitely gotta love it when you get blessed like this. In round 29, I became a 947 level deathmaster. It's now round 33, and while the K1A is a very good weapon, it still begins to wane in damage around the early to mid 30s. Make sure that you begin thinking of the next weapon that you're going to replace it with around this time to ensure your survival. At the end of round 35, I swapped out my K1A for the Ranger and replaced the P90 with, you guessed it, the AK-47. Let's do this. It's round 36 and what we're going to do is make the Benelli and or Ranger the primary while waiting for the instakill to beef up our AK-47. And what do you know? Here in round 37, using my metal detector room strategy, if you ever have power-ups that drop just outside of the room, just simply close and reopen the door. That way you'll despawn the zombies outside, making your chances for grabbing power-ups much higher. On round 38, it was apparent that I would need to switch out the Benelli as it no longer one-shot the zombies easily. Which is why we have the AK-47 as a great backup, just in case things go south. I mean, look how powerful this thing is. Did you see that hang time? Later that round, I wound up swapping the Benelli for the Dragunov. If you've seen my recent mystery box tier list video, You're about to witness why this gun is ranked so high on my list. And if you haven't seen it, you can take a look at the video here or click on the link below in the description. It was round 39, and while I could describe how awesome this gun is, I'll just let the Dragunov speak for itself. I mean, it's almost effortless to take out these zombies. See what I mean? It's now round 40 and I'm out of ammo on my Dragunov and my AK is really low, so I need to swap them out. At this point, I'm looking for any of these three guns, either the ray gun, the AWP, or another Dragunov, and that's it. Ray gun, check. And got the AWP. Alright, now let's get back to work. On round 41, I'm now using the AWP as my primary. Remember, when using this weapon you have to have pinpoint accuracy, especially when using it in a tight space. While this gun dispatches multiple targets when quickscoping headshots, if you miss it can be very deadly since the fire rate is slow. But hey, that's why we have the ray gun as a backup, right? Oh, and I'm now a 949 level deathmaster. It's round 42, and one thing to note about using the metal detector room strategy in the higher rounds is you will get to a point where the zombies will pile up outside of the door after running out of ammo on the AWP. When this happens, the best thing to do is open the door and use the ray gun as they are coming in instead of the ranger. The reason is that we're getting pretty close to the point where it takes the ranger just about 5 bullets to kill one zombie, so you definitely don't want to take on more than you can handle. By the end of the round, whatever you do, if you don't have enough ammo to carry you through the next round of zombies, just stop at the mystery box and either swap for a different or the same weapon. Do not leave it up to chance for you to get a max ammo. That's why we build up enough points early to continually use the mystery box until we get what we want. We're now on round 43, and any insta-kills that drop, we want to use the ranger since we can replenish ammo. Unless of course a max ammo drops as well. During my Road to 40 video, I showed a method to exit through the rear to get more ammo. I mentioned that you should go back the way you came because waiting for the metal detector doors to open on the other side could prove disastrous. I found that when leaving, you can hit the button to close the door and quickly leave the room. Now you can replenish your ranger ammo and the metal detector room will be open from the correct side. Just watch. Skipping to round 45, I became a level 950 deathmaster. And I think that it was right about here when the Project Lazarus gods decided to have mercy on me. See? At round 46, the Dragunov at this point can still hold its own against the zombies, but it is getting a bit harder to kill them. I mean, look at this. It's round 47, and this was an interesting sight to see. A zombie with an exposed ribcage was getting ready to go flying before I put him out of his misery. Now let's rewind and look at that one more time. At the end of the round, I realized that the ranger at this point was probably not going to cut it. Even though there was a probability that I was going to run out of ammo, I stepped out on faith and swapped out my ranger for the ultimate final loadout: the Dragunov, the AWP, and the ray gun. At round 48, we're just 2 rounds away, and at this point the process is just rinse and repeat. Use snipers mostly when the door is open, run back in the room and close the door. When the door reopens, just use the ray gun. This situation right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call cutting it close. The ammo in both of my snipers are low and I'm practically all out of my ray gun with 7 shots left. What we need to do is pray. Oh my goodness, never underestimate the power of prayer, ladies and gentlemen. On our final round, the zombies were really piling up at the door. You can tell when there are a ton of zombies outside of the metal detector room by either the amount of hands that are showing through the door or by how green the door is before it opens. Just ensure that you have the ray gun always at the ready. At this stage I use the op and the ray gun a lot more. Try to save the Dragunov as a backup and or if you get an instakill. Well, how about that? It will be easy to get rid of the targets not only due to the fire rate and piercing, but also because of the ability to rechamber one bullet with the multi-headshot module. So after almost 3 months of grinding, I finally made it to the end. So to celebrate, I decided that I would not only get the 50 rounds badge, but I had to also get the Easter egg badge for this map as well. Guys, thanks again for watching my video and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. We recently celebrated making it to 4,000 subscribers on my channel. You may have noticed the new channel banner that was uploaded, which you can see here. Or, if you're part of the EdgeMasterGaming Roblox group, we just uploaded a special 4,000 subscribers shirt. Please go check it out and grab some merch. Lastly, let me know in the comments your thoughts about the video. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.